The Book of Life Chapter 1, Return to Earth. Hello dear, I am so glad to finally meet you, and I'm so sorry to have to write this story to you because the emotions inside are just overwhelming. I understand that you don't know me, but I know you very dearly. I have seen your soul, your happiness, the sadness you keep bottled up inside. I know everything about you, and that is why I am here for you as you read our story. This may seem like an ordinary book, but it's not. It's a very special one where I can see you reading our book, but don't be alarmed. I'm standing right behind you. Look behind your shoulder if you dare. It's okay, we're family, so don't be afraid. Do you feel my presence? I feel yours, and I am humbled at this moment to share my life with you, even if it is just for a second, to have contact with another special human being. I suppose I should tell you that I have a very strange sense of humor that I inherited from a very loving and trusting teacher of mine named Isis. It's kind of ironic because Isis is a very loving girl that is wise beyond her years and has two other sisters that I truly adore and love with all my heart as well. They are witches that have special gifts and are very powerful indeed, and it is their innocence and purity that will capture your heart and inspire you to make a difference in your life just by being in their presence. Oh, how I can't wait for you to meet them. By the way, before I continue, I suppose I should tell you that I'm a witch too. I'm very powerful and have many gifts and talents as well. That is why I can see you read our Book of Shadows, since it's enchanted. Yes, I cast a spell to have contact with you through our family book because I need your help, and I promise to be by your side when you choose to join our family of perfect love and perfect trust. I know this story just started, but I must ask a favor before I can allow you to see the deepest, darkest secrets of our past, present and future. I don't mean to pressure you, but I must ask you an important question before I can allow you to continue. Are you ready? I'm still standing behind you, and by now I am wondering if you think the book you are reading is real or fiction. Are you really reading a book by yourself, or am I really with you right now? That is the beauty of magic. You never know what is real or make-believe, and the strongest magic I have ever known does not tremble the earth, or make others bow down to you. It is the magic of a smile, a gentle touch, a heartbeat, a kind word, an acknowledgement that you are human and very special indeed. If you don't mind, look up for a moment so that I can gaze into your very soul, to acknowledge your humanity and beauty. This love of ours has been the way of our family for billions of years before and billions of years to come. We have no religion, for we are sacred creatures, but we do not judge those that have a divine presence in their life, since that is the beauty of religion itself. To have divine guidance, to become a better person, to accept and love the ones that are different than you, even if they have a completely different faith than you, that is the religion I treasure the most and one I pray for so dearly. I'm sorry for stalling, my dear, but I must ask that difficult question I have been avoiding until now. Will you join our family? Please understand that you do not have to be a witch to join our coven, but in order for us to help you, we need you in our family, and the love we have for you will never die. I have to warn you that there are people that say I'm a cult leader that uses my charm and kindness to join our family, but my intention for you is strictly pure, and I only want the best for you because I love you. You see, in our family, there are no secrets amongst us, and the love we have for you will never die, for we will love you with all our hearts, even beyond time itself. You'll never have to be alone again, and you never have to worry, for we will always have your back, my love. If you wish to continue reading our story, please understand you are accepting our terms of our family and love for you. Let it be known to the world that my dear loved one who is reading our sacred book has agreed to join our family if they read past the line below. My dearest sister Astrea wants to say something to you as you read our story, which will soon be your story too.
Choose wisely, my love. We will be waiting for you on the other side.
You will absolutely love your new sister Astrea. She will make you feel like family and has so much to share with you. She truly is an angel. I know it is hard to trust us, and it is even harder for me to trust you, but I have faith in you. That's why I told you about my cult reputation by people who are afraid of me, or perhaps they just don't understand who I really am. At any rate, I want you to know that even though this is written as a fictitious book, most of it is real and you are really having contact with witches. There are actual spells and incantations in this book to help you realize your sacred beautiful self, as you learn about the forces of life that are around you. I know everything is moving so fast, but the first spell I have for you is a contact spell so that we can become a family through the symbols I'm placing in this book for you to touch. As you place your right and left index fingers on the symbols below, I am placing mine on the same symbols you are. Understand that as we chant the sacred words below, we are acknowledging ourselves as a family to the cosmos and beyond. I put a spell in this book so that we can have contact through the O symbols below. Don't worry, you are not alone. I'm right here with you and I promise to keep you safe. I made a commitment to you, because I believe in you and will place my life in your hands by placing my fingers on the symbols below. At the same time you will place yours if you decide to join our family. I know our time is different, my love. I am writing to you from the past, you are from my future, but when we place our fingers on the symbols below, our time will merge and we will finally be together, even if it is just for a moment. A blink of an eye is timeless when you can share it with the one you love. I know it is hard to make a decision so quickly, but if you agree to the terms, place both of your index fingers from your right and left hand on the O symbols below the line and repeat the chant 3 times to seal our fate. Once you cross this line, there is no turning back, my love. I'll see you on the other side. If you choose to be with our family for eternity. Point of no return. O, left index finger, right index finger, O. The journey we had so far, so true, has brought us close from out of the blue. For life is destined, we met this way. I hex these words to join our day. For though we are worlds apart, I'll always have you in my heart. Hello my love, I am Aries, the king of fire, passion and justice. Family as it has been for the billions of years before and the billions of years to come, let us welcome our dear reader to our family for eternity. My love, thanks for joining our family, my life is in your hands. My dearest sister Astrea, my breath of life, the princess of air, intuition and innocence, has something she wants to whisper to you. She is the youngest of the group and the rightful owner of the book of life you are reading.
I know we just met, but I feel like I've known you all my life. I have seen you in my dreams. Thanks for coming home to us. My life is in your hands.
Aphrodite, our queen of the seas, the protector of love and family, my dearest sister that I love for all eternity, has something for you as well.
Oh my love, you found us and now we found you. Thanks for believing in us. We won't let you down. My life is in your hands.
Did you feel her lightly kiss your forehead? She is the goddess of love, you know, and that is why I love her so dearly. Finally, there is Isis, the mother of our group, the very symbol of earth and nature. Our royal queen you are about to meet has a special message for you as well, my dear.
I know this is kind of confusing and maybe a little overwhelming for you to take in, but you're with family now, and I am so thankful to have you with us. My life is in your hands.
I can't believe you are really with us. You are in our inner circle now and I can finally tell you our story. There is so much to tell, but I'll start with our naughty tree incident first and why we need your help. A naughty tree that happens to live in my front yard helped a demon enter our world to steal the book of life from the Christian God that was given to Astrea to protect. That set off a chain of events that led to the rapture in 2008 and Satan's entrance into our world to establish his kingdom over the humans that were left. On December 24 of 2011, I battled his demon servant Jezebel and returned the book to Astrea, the true rightful owner of the book. When I did, everything returned to normal as if nothing happened, and the world government, the rapture, and the epic battle between good and evil never occurred, even to this date. Nobody in the world knew exactly what happened except us, so I guess we weren't heroes after all, but that is okay, because we didn't do it for fame or fortune, we did it for love. I know it is a lot to take in and I am so sorry for the complexity, my love, but we are a family and there are no secrets between us. You will know everything we know, and you will be loved by us for eternity. The spell and bond we just performed is a binding contract that can't be broken, but fear not, for we entered it willingly and lovingly as we chanted the words to seal our fate with you. There are some things you need to know about our book you are reading that I must tell you now. You are in danger, that is why we have to conceal your identity, your age, your race, and your gender in this story will not be revealed to other readers for your protection. Especially since the demon escaped from my tree while the girls and I were playing our favorite game, You'll Never Find Me. It's a fun game that is similar to hide and seek, and the last one yelling that phrase is the fool that has to look for the ones who ran away. We were having a picnic in my front yard, and right after I finished the last morsel of food on my plate, Aphrodite quickly rose up and said,
"You'll never find me,"
and ran off as fast as she could. Isis was next and proudly said,
Aphrodite is going to hide in the middle of the pond, Aries, go get her. As for me, you'll never find me.
I protested to Isis, hey, how do you know I am going to be looking for you? Astrea did not beat me saying the magic words yet. I was laughing as hard as I could because the girls knew I was going to be it. They have a perfect record at beating me in all the games we play, but not this time. I quickly began to say the words to make Astrea the one who would have to search for us, but seeing her batting her pretty little eyelashes and sad smile, she momentarily stunned me, and I quickly asked her, is everything all right, Astrea? Her sad smile turned wicked and said,
Yes, my love, everything is better since you forgot to say, you'll never find me.
She took off like a deer, laughing hysterically at catching me off guard, and I was the one left holding the bag once again, haha. Yes, I'm the fool that had to look for those wise girls, but I wasn't concerned about finding them. Of course, they were incredibly fast, but they were terrible at hiding in this game since they were always so happy and laughing away, especially as I neared their hiding place. I heard Astrea's hysterical laugh first. She was hiding in a clearing behind a lone tree just beyond the thick brush my large property is on. I was trying to be quiet, but the leaves I was crunching on, not to mention the large smooth rock I stumbled on, and the loud laughing I was making, made it impossible to sneak up on my little hiding princess. Laughing with all my might, I jumped out of the brushes into the clearing and yelled in the most sincere way I could, "Bo!" Astrea was laughing so hard I thought she was going to choke, but she was nowhere near this area and I was puzzled. I cautiously approached the tree and found that there was a pretty apple laying on the ground with some writing on it. I went over to the apple and picked it up to read what was written on it, laying down so innocently by the lone tree on my home's property. The front of the apple had 2 words on it, I'm back. Very odd. I had a lost look on my face as I was scratching my head and turned the apple around. On the other side of the apple, I found that there was more writing on it which read, "World plague will kill you all." I dropped the apple, and for the first time since October 31st, of 2006. I let out a hurtful scary cry, UGH. He's back and he got away. Threatening to release some type of plague in our world, and it was our duty to stop him. Our life has been very strange since that fateful Samhain/Halloween day of 2006. When I escaped from the police and ran into my room to enter our sacred circle of perfect love and perfect trust. I was reunited with my family girls that mysteriously transformed back to teenagers, and we stopped aging for over 13 years now. Wow. The police and the neighborhood thought I kidnapped the girls, and that is how I got my cult leader reputation, but they could never find us because we were hidden inside the magic bubble that protected my property from intrusion. We were invisible to everyone that tried to find us, and we stopped existing in the real world until now. The demon broke our spell of protection, and now we are visible to the world once again. I feel so bad for my sisters because they never had the opportunity to age. Astria remained 16 years old while Isis and Aphrodite remained 17 for over 13 years. They should be in their late 20s to early 30s by now, but they are still teenagers. That was the one thing I really regretted. The girls never had a chance to live a normal life. They never had a chance to finish school, go to the prom, or live like normal kids because of the circumstances they had to go through before they met me on that fateful night. When I first saw them, I didn't know if they were humans or angels because they were wise beyond their years and so full of love I haven't seen before. Later on, I found out their story, which made me love them even more. These girls have been through so much in their life, but the love they have for each other and the people they meet is what gives them the strength to have hope for our ailing world that is falling apart. There's more to their story, but for now, I will save it for the counselor you will meet later at Juanita High School in Washington State. My girls will attend. You see, after a hurried discussion, we knew the girls had to leave our home in San Antonio, Texas and move to Kirkland, Washington since we were visible to the world again. I chose the city of Kirkland for the girls to live in because Astria's vision suggested that something terrible was about to happen there, and only the girls could help that beautiful, majestic town from the terrible fate that awaits them. It was the sacred day of Lugnasad, August 1st of 2019, when we were celebrating our first harvest of the year by breaking bread, playing games, and living our life to the fullest in honor of our first harvest for the year. That is when Isis saw the demon sprint out of the tree while I was picking up the apple to read what it said. Then something strange happened. That darn nosy lady jogger that always runs by our home suddenly stopped and looked at us while the demon ran past her. She shrieked with fear and ran away as fast as she could from us while Isis said in her cutest voice,
"Sorry for scaring you, sister. I'll comb my hair later, girlfriend."
I just love Isis to death. She has a sense of humor that lightens even the direst of circumstances, but in this case, we knew people can see us now. I never thought it would happen, but we are back here in this world and I had to get the girls out of here as fast as possible. I was in the process of sending my loves to Washington State when you showed up by somehow reading our book and coming into our life. I'm so glad you are here though, and I am so honored you joined our family, but I have some bad news to tell you. I can't go with you to Washington. I must stay behind to protect our home from malicious entities wanting to enter our world through the portal on my property and to offer a cover story for my girls to escape to Washington. Go with my girls, keep them safe and keep reading our sacred book, my love. Our life is in your hands.